Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber Legoinator here, and today I'm back doing another video, this time on Who Watches The Watchmen. Now, unless you're the biggest comic book nerds in the universe, you're probably wondering, yo, who even are the Watchmen? So here's a brief rundown. Watchmen was a short DC Comics miniseries written by the legendary Alan Moore and illustrated by Dave Gibbons. The first issue of the series came out September 1986 and the last issue came out in October 1987. The series follows the adventures of a vigilante named Rorschach. He's a guy who goes outside the law to achieve justice. One day he uncovers the murder of a famous superhero, the Comedian. He unites with the help of Dr. Manhattan, Silk Spectre and Night Owl to uncover the culprit. On the way, he finds a mystery bigger than he could ever imagine. The series itself is excellent. Some would say the best comic that was ever produced. But the thing with Watchmen is, it's not just a classic American superhero tale, it dives into some very intense questions and themes. One of those we'll be tackling today. Who watches The Watchmen? This is just one of the questions in Watchmen, but a real prominent one. You see, the question basically translates to who watches over our leaders, who watches over our authorities, who watches over our superheroes. You see, this question doesn't just apply to the world of Watchmen, it applies to all comics, Marvel and DC, plus even the real world. You see, in comics, this question is ultra important. Should people like Superman be able to do whatever at any cost? Should people like Batman be able to break the law with no interruption? Should teams like the Marvel's Illuminati be able to make calls on the fate of the Earth and the multiverse with no one even batting an eyelid? In my opinion, they shouldn't. The fact that people like Batman and the Hulk go unchecked is ridiculous. There should be some laws and regulations in place to stop them doing whatever they want when they see fit. You see, without a governing force of a superheroes, they're able to act as judge, jury and executioner, and when that happens, stuff could go wrong. Just look at people in the real world with that much power, it nearly never goes right. See, take for example Genghis Khan. When he had that much power, he killed 40 million people. When someone has the power of judge, jury and executioner, nothing's going to go right. They'll be amplified by significant proportions if those people also had superpowers. But I can hear you saying, Legoinator, people like Superman don't need someone to look after them. They are already good and righteous, and I would say, for now. You see, at any moment, people like Superman could turn, and we would have no way of stopping them. Even in the comics, there's examples of this. Just look at Superman in the Injustice comic. He turned, and in a snap, everyone's living under his tyrannical rule. You see, the only way to stop catastrophes like this is to have a governing body over superheroes. A just group of people who keep superheroes in check and also coordinate them. People who are elected to look after and control superheroes, to make sure they don't crack under the pressure. Plus, wouldn't it be great if there was some sort of communication between us and the superheroes so that we don't just completely oppress or control them, we more ask them what they want and we reach a common ground. This would eliminate the effect that has been so creatively displayed in the Civil War comics. But maybe there shouldn't be a governing body. Maybe by making superheroes subject to human laws, we take away what makes them super. But I guess that's a topic for another video. Well, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope I made you analyse and think about comics a bit below the surface. Now, if you liked this, you should probably check out my podcast, The Superheroes. It's a podcast about comic book news and comic book stuff that me and Finn do every Thursday. That's linked next in the video if you guys want to check it out. Also, if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Google+. I post all sort of cool things about comic book and nerdy stuff there. Definitely worth a follow. Okay guys, see you next week for another episode of Legoinator Comics and More. Legoinator out. Bye.